What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Dice House for another DCUO commentary. I wanted to bring this video here to you guys on because there's some clarifications and some things that need to be stressed out here. Because apparently there's some folks out there. Well, I know there's some folks out there that are definitely misinformed, and they're spreading this misinformation as if it's gospel, and the truth, when in fact it's so riddled with misinformation coupled along with just not even demonstrating exactly everything involved around when it comes to time capsules. And I know time capsules kind of controversial for some people, um, because here we are, we have a system and all that, we have a things that are being introduced into the game where you can complete feats and everything, but it's kind of behind a paywall, but it's not. Um, because obviously, one way of completing all these things is by purchasing the stabilizers to unlock the time capsules. And if that's all you're doing, then I can completely understand why some people would feel this is a scam. Because you end up getting duplicates of stuff that you already have. You're not getting the things you want and everything. But the problem is with that perspective and any demonstrations of the time capsules in that perspective is the simple fact that it's false. It's a falsehood, and it's almost a blatant lie that to put on that kind of a demonstration and say that it's a scam, because in reality, there's multiple ways of being able to complete all these feats and everything. I mean, you can complete these feats without purchasing a single stabilizer. You could actually even, it's even possible to complete those feats without even opening a single time capsule. Um, However, the way I've discovered is the best way to most economically and cheaply complete these feats out is by taking full advantage of the system itself, of the time capsule system itself. Because everything that comes in these time capsules is tradable. All right, not just tradable. So where if you have a collection, and your buddy has a collection, that he needs the one you got, you need the one he's got. You guys trade collections out, and everything, you're good to go. You got a collection. Okay, that's one way of doing it. The other way is to use the broker system. Um, and that is by far the best way, in my opinion, in order to complete all these collections out, complete out the gear and everything, because everything is tradable, everything can be put onto the broker and all that. You can make money off of it, and you can end up completing everything out. I've maybe opened close to around 70 time capsules, maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure. I didn't really keep track, but I've had the feats completed for a couple of weeks now. As you can see, I've got the Hades crown. I've got the Phoenix material on it. I got the Phoenix material emissifies. Looks badass. Um, but it's a misconception to say though that it's a scam, because I was able to complete it, and I was able to complete it fairly cheaply. One way, especially the most important way, is something that people tend to not realize or haven't caught on yet, is that sales. Um, it goes without saying that replay badges and stabilizers are considered the biggest money grab on this game. Quote unquote money grab on this game. Which I mean, I tend to agree. They are the biggest sellers. They're more likely they are the biggest sellers for this game, simply because people use them a lot. People use them a lot, and they go towards a lot of things. It goes towards resetting content, so you can run it again and earn marks and get gear. For styles or feats. Well, you don't need to reset stuff for feats, but you get your styles. You get your gear, get your coins or your marks and all that, to continue to progress your character on the game. Um, Time capsules, similar situation and everything with the stabilizers. You buy the stabilizers so you can unlock them. Now, difference being here with, reasons why. I mean, I get the whole cash grab thing, but the thing is, I mean, they're big sellers. They help support the game. They keep the game going. Um, they keep the developers making new content and everything like that. So if it's maybe a cash grab, you can call it a cash grab if you want, but you know what, they got to make money. They got to make money, or else we wouldn't have this game anymore, or for very much longer. But getting down to the time capsules thing here, like I was saying with the sales, whenever they do a sale, buy it. Buy them then. Stock up on your stabilizers then. Stock up on your replays then, because that's telling you something. I mean, they did a stabilizer sale, right? They did a stabilizer sale, and then like a month later, boom! Oh, hey, look, we got new time capsules. Wow, who saw that coming? I did. I did. So that's why and so that's why I stocked up on the stabilizers. And then it just kind of cracks me up that people are out there, when they do another sale with these time capsules on it, and they don't put the stabilizers on sale because one, they're trying to maximize their profit from the stabilizers, which makes sense business wise. That makes sense. Um, that people are complaining and bitching because oh, they don't put stabilizers on sale. We got these time capsules and everything. Blah 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 blah. Well, yeah, because business wise, money wise, economically wise, it makes sense for them not to put them on sale. However, there was a sale before, and if you didn't stock up on, take advantage of it, stock up on them, then that's on you. All right. Same thing like right now. Right now on the marketplace, we have a pack of 40 stabilizers up there, or we had for 2,700 marketplace cash. If you gotta take advantage of that, that's on you. That is definitely on you. I mean, I bought a few of those and all that because that's telling me, hey, look, there's this huge sale on stabilizers. Not really a sale, but there was an extra bonus, pack that they were selling for stabilizers. Technically a sale, you could say, and that's telling me, I said, man, I wonder if there's going to be another time capsule coming in a month or two. So, stock up on the stabilizers. Another thing, too, I think that a lot of people, tend to ignore is, taking advantage of the monster training. I run this every day. I run monster training every day. I mean, granted, it takes a while. It takes like 3 days to get a full stabilizer out of running it. But you know what? That's one free stabilizer for me, okay, that I don't have to buy. Just makes sense. Makes sense to do that. I mean, it doesn't take long. You can solo it, for crying out loud. Um, so why not do that? Why not take advantage of that? Uh, but as far as completing out all the feats and all that, and why time capsules aren't a scam in and of themselves, is because you need to take full advantage of the system. Take full advantage of the system. And that's through trading, through the broker, through selling them to people, on through trade chat, or something like that. And of course, you have to worry about begin taken advantage of by scammers on there. So I just mostly deal with the broker, unless it's somebody I know. Um, so so I mean, that's why people are going to say, and there's going to be somebody out there that's going to say, oh, here comes the company man, you know, here comes the company man defending the game again. No, I don't. I'm not fully defending the system and all that. First of all, I think we should be legendary members should be able to earn a stabilizer a day, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I don't defend this game wholeheartedly. I mean, all you have to do is take a listen to the most recent Sourcecast that I did. I do not stand by and defend this game tooth and nail on everything they stand for. For anybody to say that is moronic and ignorant, and just goes to tell you that they are stuck in an echo chamber of hate from hanging out with individuals who have no intelligence of their own and are just a bunch of diaper babies for the most part. Um, so, but with okay, time capsules and everything. In case you guys don't know, I mean, I know you guys, I've talked about trading, using a broker, but how exactly do you go about doing that, and what's the best way of going about doing it? Right away, I'll tell you right now, the best way to go about doing it is right at the start. Right at the start. Now, there's a couple of ways you can go about it right at the start when the time capsules drop. One way is, and it's a way that one guy in my league did, and he ended up making hundreds of millions of in-game cash off these time capsules. Was he got something, man, he sold it right away. He either sold it to somebody he knew, or he sold it on the broker, you know, and made hundreds of millions, because there's people out there with that much in-game cash that are willing to pay, you know, hundreds of millions for something to you know, get everything done quick. You know, and plus, you know, with the way, you know, they have that much in-game cash, you know, that's less money that they're spending on stabilizers as well. But this can be worked out to your advantage, all right? Because now I know, you know, when the time capsules first drop, just like with booster bundles and all that, the auras and, you know, everything that's involved in those things, they're always really high priced right at the start. Everybody, you know, puts them on there for like, you know, 80, 70, 90 million, whatever, you know, they put stuff on there for like really expensive. And people do grab them up. Some people out there do grab them up right away because they want to get that stuff right away. Um, Myself personally, I tend to take more of a practical approach to it, because while, you know, there's something, you know, I may get something, you know, from a time capsule that I need, that, you know, I haven't collected yet, but it's something I can make a lot of money off of. My whole viewpoint on it is, you know, I've gotten it once. I may never see it again and have to, you know, fork out a whole bunch of in-game cash for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect it now. Um, so, you know, I'll go ahead and I'll collect the item. I'll collect the item when the first time I get it, I'll collect it. And then later on, if I get a duplicate, hey, look, now I can make some money. And by then, normally the market has balanced out some, it's calmed down some on the broker to where it's a more manageable price for more people, and I'm guaranteed to get the money that I put it on the broker for, rather than sitting there for 3 days, it not selling, getting undercut by people so much that, you know, it completely devalues the item to begin with, and, you know, then I don't, you know, make any money off of it. I end up losing my deposit fee. Um, so let's go over here to broker real quick. I'm going to show you guys how you make money on this game. All right. There's multiple ways of making money. I mean, before, with some people, you know, it was making mods, like when the tier 5 and tier 4 mods were first out and everything. It was making mods. People would make mods and they would make a ass ton of money off of that, because, you know, they were out there. They were the ones that were actually going out and farming, you know, had the plans or whatnot, and, you know, had the bites and all that. So they would, you know, make the mods and then throw them up on the broker, and they would make a bunch of money on it. I mean, Brittany, for instance, you know, everybody knows, you know, she's like Oprah rich on this game. Um, I know for a fact that's how she made her money. She made her money by, you know, crafting tier 5 mods back when tier 5 mods were brand new. And hardly anybody had plans, and hardly anybody had the bytes or the materials to make them. And that's how she made her money, by selling those mods on the broker, because she's constantly farming. I mean, even, you know, she's like completed that damn farming feat on like 2 or 3 tunes, I think. Um, so that's how she's making money. Um, so, I mean, but let's go in here. We'll take a look at some of the collections, starting with, you know, we'll start with collections. Here, we'll take a look at some of the collections that will make you a lot of money if you have the time to go out and farm them or find them, or you happen to get lucky and find them. Let's take a look at some of the collections that will earn you a lot of money on this game. All right, starting with like the Class A collection. Class A has been one of the rarest collections on this game since launch. It goes towards a feat, a 50-point feat, for completing all of the launch collections. Also goes, you know, a lot of these collections that you finish will get you a style, which also goes towards another feat. You know, this game's all about, man, getting these feats and getting them done, for some people, especially me. So you see right here and all that. I mean, we got some good pricing going on right here with this Class A. Class A, you know, somebody got in for 1.9. This guy put in for 1.8. 100K, that's a good undercut. That's a good undercut for a rare collection or a rare item like this, because you know, one, it maintains, you know, the rarity of the item, it maintains the value of the item, and two, it, you know, guarantees that, you know, you're going to get that money, because somebody out there needs this collection. Somebody out there needs this collection. So this right here is real good and all that with these right here. Now, what you don't want to do is what this guy just did. This guy right here. Now, yeah, he's probably guaranteed to make his money, all right, off of this collection right here, but he undercut by 500K. 500K is like the max you want to undercut somebody. You know, okay, it's 450K. Uh, that's about the 500K is about the max you want to undercut somebody, because you know there are items in this game that, you know, I mean, they're rare for a reason. You know, they're rare so, you know, you can make money off them. They're rare so you can be one of the few people having them. You know, like the Phoenix material, for instance. Um, Even though I see scores of people on this game constantly with the Phoenix material. Now, other collections and all that you'll find out there. The green Kryptonite, I believe, if I recall correctly, is another one that there's, yep, there it is right there. There it is right there. And this is like, you know, decent, you know, pricings right here you'll find for the green Kryptonite. I mean, I know it seems like a lot to some of y'all out there, but it's really not. But let's you know, focus more on the time capsule stuff. Starting with the Shimtar. Shimtar gear is probably the best way you're gonna make any kind of money on this game with this current time capsule. Well, not only because, especially at the beginning, people were putting stuff on there for like ridiculous prices, but because they actually still go for good prices. You know, the gauntlets are still going for 400K. It's probably one of the most common drops from the time capsules that you're gonna get. Uh, you know, and then of course, you know, you want to go up here and you want to take a look at some of the pricier items that have been, you know, that come out of the time capsules for the Shimtar gear. Starting with the where's the at? Where's it at? I know it's up here somewhere. But I mean, you can see, you can tell. I mean, people are making money off this stuff. So, you know, some people just throw the whole capsule on there. You know, you take a chance of getting a piece of gear, whatever piece of gear out of there. Um, but okay, where is the? I know it's up there. So, you know, look at this guy put four pauldrons, four shoulders on there. You know, that's probably a deal considering how much, you know, maybe the cheapest shoulder piece is going for. You know, you end up getting four shoulders and all that. And you put them across your tunes, or if you buy those four and then put them on there for the same, put them on individually for the same price as the cheapest shoulders, you end up, you know, making more money off of that. You know, I mean, that's for people who like really get into playing the broker up with this stuff. See here, we're going into the, okay, there's the breastplate, still making the helm. The helm right there, okay, that's one of the rare pieces out of it. It's going, the cheapest one's going for 6 mil right now. We're going here, there's the back piece right there. That's another rare piece out of there, 6.4 mil. All right, you can take that money that you make, okay, from selling, you know, the gear or extra collections that you get from these time capsules, all right, and put it towards getting things like, say, you know, the rare collections for the Phoenix material. Now I know the um, Flaming Phoenix collection is going for a ridiculous amount of prices. And why did that not show up? All right, well, so okay, we'll take a look at. We'll just go down here to collections right here. That'll make it easier. Yeah, Phoenix Feather. Okay, that's for the OP item. That's one of the OP. That's the OP collection right there. That's still going for 6 million. That's another thing you can sell too. You know, like I said, you know, others, you sell other items to make money, in-game cash to buy these things. Wow, there's no Flaming Phoenix Feather at all on the broker right now. That's surprising. But last time I saw, which was just the other day, I believe yesterday actually, it was up there for like 100 mil. So like, if you already have, like, if you got lucky and got the Flaming Phoenix, you could take that, you know, put it on the broker, make 100 mil, and then, you know, go in and you know, buy other items that you don't have. You know, like I said, you can selling these duplicates and continuously selling them. You know, don't trash them. Don't, you know, pass them down to every single alt you've got. Uh, you know, you can sell these things and you can make serious bank off of it. I've probably, I mean, I don't know, I've, you know, had my inventory and the broker open there. You guys seen my cash. I probably actually quadrupled that amount from these time capsules. I probably quadrupled the amount of money I have right now from these time capsules, but because I was using the broker. I was using, the time capsule items, the extras I had, and I took advantage of it at the start. I was able to take all that extra money I had. I mean, and it was a lot. All that extra money I had, I was able to take and put towards purchasing, the items that I hadn't gotten from the time capsules yet. After opening so many and everything, I'd be like, oh man, I'm never gonna get, the back. I'm never gonna get the back for the Shimtar, or I'm never gonna get, this collection and everything like that. It just feels like that. So let me see how much it is. And I would buy it at what I felt was a reasonable price. What reasonable prices are for some people out there are going to be different from other people. So talking to Brittany, as much money as she has, she doesn't like spending over 500K for something, and that's why she has as much money as she has. She doesn't just blow it like that. I'm kind of the same way. Now there's some items I will buckle and I will get because I'm tired of chasing after it, either through farming for a collection, or farming, or opening up time capsules and all that, hoping I'll get what I need out of them. But you gotta be willing to play the game, play the broker style, play the broker system and everything like that. So I mean, and that in and of itself, because every single one of these items is tradable. Every single one of these items you can trade to another player, or you can sell on the broker and make some serious cash off of right at the beginning, especially. That's why time capsules, they're not a scam. They're not a scam. I mean, if you're not taking advantage of the full system of it, it's not a scam. If you're just being a total derp and standing there in your lair, hiding away and standing in your lair and opening up like 80 capsules, all right, and then crying because you only got 2 duplicates, dude, you've got probably, I'd have to say, out of all the items that you opened up, out of those 80 capsules, you got 2 collections that you needed. But with everything else you've probably got at least a good 40 to 50 million cash in there from all the duplicate collections, the Shimtar gear you got. Not to mention all right, if you go and you take a look at these time capsules here, all right, here's mine right here. You'll see, all right, that they're, some of these, they open up, you get different boxes out of them. One of which is a box that you open up and you have a chance at the rare collection for all 3 of those: the Amethyst, Mist, Aura, the Phoenix Material, and the Crown of Hades collections. The rare ones are in those boxes. They're not from the, just opening up the time capsule. The rare ones you get a chance of getting out of those boxes that, are, I can't remember the exact name of the box, but that's where you get the rare collections from. All right, so I mean, if you're just opening them up and say, oh, I didn't get everything I wanted and all that, well, you got to open up the other boxes that come out of these things and all that. If all you did was open them up and say, oh, I didn't get what I wanted, and you just like trash or pass down, or everything that you did get, you're not even taking advantage of the system in the way that you are, that you're participating in it. So it's just, I mean, it's just lunacy. It's just straight up lunacy, and in my opinion, portraying it as such is a flat out lie. Because you're not being honest with yourself. You're not being honest with the people that you're telling this to. You're just straight up lying about it. So I mean, take that for what it is. But I mean, that's the God honest truth about it. You're not taking full advantage of the system, so you're basically lying to everybody when you say that they're a scam. All right. If all you're doing is opening up the boxes, opening up the capsules, and you're not getting what you want, but you're not taking full advantage of the system by trading, selling, putting stuff on the broker to make money to buy the stuff that you want to get, uh, then you're lying to yourself by calling it a scam, and you're lying to everybody that you tell out there that it is a scam. Now I know it seems like a lot of work, and sometimes it is. Sometimes it can be frustrating, especially if you put a item on there that is a rare piece, and then somebody undercuts you by like 20 mil. Yeah, it's really frustrating. That happened with me one time when I got the Scarecrow Cleaver. There wasn't a single one on the broker at the time. I put it up there for 40 mil. I know it's a rare style. I know it's a style everybody's, a lot of people are chasing after and wanting to get. Um, so I put it up there for 40 mil. Then came along later that day, somebody else got it and they put it on there for 20. Super upset that normally whenever I am selling something on the broker, I'll only undercut, especially if it's a rare item and I know it's going to sell. I'll only undercut a person by $1. I'm one of those guys that will, if there's something there for 2 million, I'm one of those guys that will type in a 1 and hit the 9 6 times. I'm not ashamed of it. But people will buy it. So that's why I do it. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, folks, take full advantage of the system and all that. You know, take into consideration, the fact that these things are tradable. You can complete you can complete every single feat, every collection, every style piece from the Shimtar. You do all of that just through trade or just through purchasing off the broker if you have the in-game cash, without dropping a single dime on stabilizers. Um, so definitely take advantage of the broker, folks. Take advantage of the broker. But like I said, play it wisely. Play it wisely, because some of the undercutting, like I'll take a look at this. Like this right here for the Minotaur eyes. This is the only collection I have left to get outside of the vendor collection for the Minotaur head. These are good prices. This is not undercutting. Well, this guy undercut by over a mil, so he's a douchebag. Um, but uh, you know, um, don't don't shortchange yourself, especially when it comes to things that cost actual money, like through the buying the stabilizers, because I mean, I opened around 70 or so boxes or time capsules and everything, have all the styles, have everything completed um, for the time these time capsules, the Amazon time capsules. So it's possible, it's completely doable. It's not a scam. It's not a scam. All right. You know, they make these items and everything so people chase after them so they can make money. There's nothing wrong with that. Uh, because if they were to take the Phoenix material, say like, okay, for instance, everybody was up in arms over the Batman cowl, not just because it was you know mostly because it was $20. It was $20 for the Batman cowl. Everybody was up in arms over that, even though it came with two different styles, two different versions of it, and you could redeem it on any tune that you have on that account. Um, that's what made it a fair price at $20, was the fact that you could redeem it across all of your tunes. You can make a new tune right now and put the Batman cowl on it if you have it. Uh, but the thing is, though, once somebody's spent that $20, that's it. That's it. They have that's a set cost, set price for an item and everything, and they're only going to make that $20 off of that style item. So just taking like these auras and I know they put aura packs on there, recently, and have made money off of, probably made some money off of those and all that. But more than likely, like, some of the styles that you guys see on the game, I seriously doubt they're making a lot of money off of the styles that they're selling on the marketplace. Now, they might be able to make some serious bank off of the Phoenix material if they put it on there, or the Cosmic material if they put it on the marketplace to sell. They might make some money off of it. But the thing is, though, it takes away the rarity of it. It takes away from the rarity of it, and it takes away the chase. And everybody loves the chase, whether it's by dropping a bunch of money to buy stabilizers, or putting in the work and to save yourself some money by going through the broker and using the broker to get the items you need. Um, Everybody loves the chase after stuff, and that's I mean, you may not like that. I don't mind it so much. Like I said, I wish, as a member, we could get a stabilizer a day by running the monster training or whatever instance they have up for it to earn stabilizers. But, we can only, keep giving our feedback on that and hoping that maybe they'll listen, and if not, if they don't, they don't. Um, but in regards to the time capsules themselves being a scam, or you call it gambling, seriously, you're making a fuss just to make a fuss, as far as I'm concerned. You're stirring up shit just to draw attention to yourself, not to what you are claiming is the issue. Especially if you put on a 25-minute display of opening up 80 time capsules and crying because you didn't get anything you want, because you're not like I said, you're not taking full advantage of the system. Um, like I said, I have one guy in my league made hundreds of millions by just selling the items that he was getting straight off the bat, like immediately selling them, putting them on the broker, selling them. And people were buying them. People were buying that stuff quick. Um, I have another guy who made a bunch of money by selling his stuff to that guy, so he could sell it. So I mean, work with your friends. I mean, if anybody become a millionaire on this game, as far as in-game cash is concerned, um, by utilizing the broker and using it properly and using it wisely, and not short selling yourself or shortchanging yourself or anything like that. But yeah, uh, this is, like I said, this is mostly for those of you guys out there who are trying to figure out how to get some of the rare items. Get the items that are missing from the time capsules and all that. Like I said, sell the duplicates. They add up. They add up after a while. They add up after a while. To find other rare items, it's like there's some items like Captain Cold Hood. You can walk into Stryker's Island daily, once a day. Go into Stryker's Island. Go in there. You get a chance of getting that Captain Cold Hood. You could put it on the broker, and I think the last time I saw it was going for like 1.5 mil. You sell enough for those after a while and all that, you're gonna have a lot of money. Other rare items, the Doomsday Bat from Smallville, the Kick Me sign from Ace Chemicals. There's the Scarecrow's Cleaver from Arkham Asylum Alert. These are all old instances, like launch, instances you can walk into now. All of them, well, with the exception of Smallville, you can just walk into them, get the item, and you get it, and you come out richer for it. You don't even have to run the whole freaking alert for some of them. So I mean, people have always asked me how I made so much money and all that. The broker, no lie, the broker. That's how I made my money. That's how most people make their money. The broker selling stuff and all that on there. That's how I made my money. That's how people like Brittany made their money. Other people out there, they're millionaires, or multimillionaires or whatever. That's how they made their money. I'd probably be sitting close to around 600 mil right now, maybe, if I didn't use a lot of the money that I made to buy stuff that I wanted to complete from the time capsules. But I was looking to, if I'm spending in-game cash, I'm not spending real life cash, right? So think about that for a second, folks. And for those of you guys out there who haven't, put it together in your heads to do that, or to, you know, properly inform the community about this system and all that, shame on you, all right? Because I know some of y'all been playing this game as long as I have, so y'all should know better, all right? So shame on you for misleading people. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked the video, please do so by giving it a thumbs up. And until next time, you guys all take care. Bye.